Hi! Oh, who's that over there? Who is? Who's there?
Ah, hello there. It's been a little bit since I've recorded a video because I uploaded the last project and I just haven't done much. Usually what happens after I get a project done, I just do nothing. We'll leave it on, maybe it'll turn on in a little bit. I've bought some things. I'm happy. Which also looks really nice to match all the other maroon stuff. And this is a light. That's it. Nothing too fancy about it, just it's a big old light. Ooh. Oh my. But it's fancy. That'll be a new upgrade for the original light. And then lastly, a little projector. It's just a cute little thing right here. Boop. There we go. Oh. Alright, plugging in HDMI. Here we go. There we go. Separate display. Thank you. So now this is its own thing. Yeah. That's 60 frames. Playing back. Drag it over to here and see what it's supposed to look like, and then see what it looks like over here. Yeah, it's not the best. It's projected, so I could project things onto me. I could have creative lighting. I could probably tweak it a little bit, but I like it. The next day, some more shirts have come in. Here's a nice lavender. If only I could find a jacket in this color, that'd be great. And then nice orange. And then, actually I have no idea what this is. All right, from the shirts that I bought yesterday. It's just a lighter blue. There's also one that I'm wearing right now. It was a bold choice, so here you go. I mean, and it works with like 3 different jackets. I can wear the yellow jacket, I could wear the purple one, I could wear the green one. I don't mind this. This is actually, Also another thing that came in, I've been shooting with this film camera, you know, automatically rolls, it's fancy, it's all that. But I kind of want to use all the other cameras that I have as well. When I moved into the house, I started working on one of the cameras, but the wheel to roll the film, it was broken. But all that is just a simple box with some wheels and a shutter. I'm not going to get that working, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to have just a simple point and shoot film camera that I can just grab and it works. I don't have to worry about anything, kind of like how it was back in the day. But then also, one of the kids, it was for something, she got a camera. It just looks like a normal little fake camera that just shoots photos, you know, just pushes buttons, wheels spin, ooh. It turns out this is actually an actual camera. Like, it's what I was trying to fix in there. It's just a simple point and shoot camera. And you can put film in there, and it works. And there's film in here. And she's been taking photos. But then something happened. The shutter wouldn't work. We kept trying to like shoot a photo, but the shutter wouldn't work. So I kept like trying to wind the film to like get it to click the shutter to get it done and then do it. And now the wheels moves. It's not winding the film anymore. So either 1, the film is ripped off inside, or 2, or the spin wheel's broken. Something's broken. So I felt bad. So I bought another one. But I didn't. But it's not like this though. It's a simple point and shoot. There we go. That actually works, and it's a little more robust, not just like a little toy thing. But this one isn't hers though, this one's mine. Because when I bought her one, I was like, you know what, I kind of want one too, because I was trying to fix that camera, I'm not going to get it to work, and I kind of want to have something simple that you just spin a wheel and push the button, and there you go. So that's what this is. They had a red one, and I'm like, I'm getting that. Film! Since this is technically the film project, because I did the VHS project and the house stuff, that was with the Polaroids, now we're on to the film side of stuff. Because I've been shooting that film roll, so yeah. Huh. Hello there. I got yet another shirt, long sleeve, just like that one. I've been getting a lot of long sleeves recently. And yeah, it's just like the ugly shirt, blue and brown, but long sleeve. There's other colors as well, so I have even more long sleeve ones. Anyways, this isn't the film project. I just talked about the film project. This isn't the film project. I'm not done yet. I still have a roll of film in this camera. I'm only at 11 photos, so I'm not done with this yet. And so this isn't the film project. I have a bunch of film here that I haven't developed yet. This one was in the camera, inside the automatic one, that I don't know what's on here. there's this black and white one that I put inside this camera because it was the only film that I had. I only had black and white. So I think that's what I used in here. So I shot that. So that's what this is. And this one is the one that the kid had inside her little camera that she was going through, then it broke. So then I took it out of that camera, bought her one of these, but a different color, and then I put that in there, shot 12 photos because she was at 12, and so I just shot 12 photos in the dark, got it to where it was, and so she finished this roll, and now she's got a color roll in the camera, and then I've got a color roll in here too. So we're still doing the film stuff. This is something else. I did a photo shoot at a lake house, and I went to the lake. That's it. So I had some time after a photo shoot. That's it. That's all it is. But of course, it's got to have all this extra stuff to catch you up on what I've been doing. But to the core, when we get there eventually, we're going to the lake. And we're going to shoot a lake photo. Okay. Hello? I'm here alone. Nobody's here. And all of a sudden I hear a hello come from one of the rooms after I've been here for like 30 minutes. There's a bird. There's a bird in there. I knew the bird was there when I walked through the house looking at stuff. I'm in here getting photos. All of a sudden I just hear hello from behind me, like. Boop! Boop! Is there a reason why you're crawling? Do you have to crawl on the ceiling and down the wall? Are you okay? I'm debating on what to do with the rest of the film. I'm at 24 photos. Is it 24 film? Oh, it is. It's 24. So I am done with this roll. Oh, cool. This thing? It's like a wind film button. Let's poke it and see what happens. Here we go. Whoa. Also, I'm an electrician now. I've been working on this lamp from the grandparents. I redid the wires onto the socket, but then I spun the little knob to turn it off, and now it won't turn back on. So I think the little knob is broken. So I bought a new socket, and I'll put it on, and there we go. I fixed a lamp. Oh, hi! First off, here's the old switch. I mean, it still looks fine, but it was just, it was too old. I got this one because lamps nowadays don't really use tri-ways like this. So I was thinking about putting this on where it's just a one-way switch, just go back and forth, you know? But I wanted to keep it original to how it was. Ah, it works. Ta-da! For like a mobile light, this would be kind of nice. Maybe I should make my own. Gotta sneeze. Maybe I'll use this extra switch that I bought and I'll get a cord and just make my own little mobile light. Okay, let's make a lamp. It's not gonna be anything fancy. All I got is just cord. Okay. Here we go. Take this and just. I'm going to screw this in. I'm gonna step away. We're gonna plug it in. If it sparks, it's gonna look pretty. I just don't want to zap myself. There's exposed wire. Oh! I died. I'm dead. I died. It works! That was bright. Holy cow, that was bright. See how bright that was? Well, hopefully it's on there. Well, it's plugged in. I haven't been electrocuted yet, so. I did it. I did it. Ooh. Yeah, that works. It's still a little. It's wobbling.
Hi. Oh, it's the grandmother's birthday, so I'm here at the grandparents' house for the grandmother's birthday. I showed up. Everybody was panicking. Something is wrong with the grandfather again. I haven't really shared that much about the grandparents, because it's none of your business. Anyways, long story short, I didn't plan on being here all day, but somebody's got to watch the grandmother. So it's me. Here I am, spending the day with the grandmother on her birthday. Uh-oh, you can't see me. Oh no! You can't really see. It's a beautiful foggy night. It's been raining. There's like light rays being cast on all the lights. It's a beautiful foggy. Like I can't see in front of me. That's how much fog there is going on right here. It's pretty cool. But yes, it's a beautiful foggy night. Me and the grandmother had fun. Oh yeah, the grandfather. Hold on, wait. The grandfather's fine. They didn't see anything too wrong. Look at all these volumetrics. Oh! I do wanna, maybe I should do like game engine stuff. Like some people use like a video game engine. They can like create scenes with dynamic lights and all that and create like virtual sets. But creating a scene like this with these volumetric lights and a simple road, like it's easy to do in a game engine. Or create a 3D model of myself and put myself in there, you know? Oh, right here? Oh, look at how thick this is. I'm starting to lose visibility. Like, holy cow. Holy cow. I'm inside a cloud right now. I am inside, that's a dead thing in the road. Oh, look at that shadow right there. Look at that car in the shadow with the light blooming. You see that? Oh my goodness. That could be me. Somebody's in the alleyway. I just saw somebody walking in the alleyway. Right now. Somebody's walking in the alleyway behind my house. But look at the light though, in the back of the house. Oh, it looks beautiful. It's like a security guard. What is going on here? Holy cow. Okay, that was interesting. Hold on, I'm investigating. What was that? There's a van parked right here in my spot, in my yard. There's a guy walking down the alleyway, and then he leaves right when I pull up. Like, what was that? Hi there. I'm doing a beach house. There is parking right there on the beach. Oh, however, that parking is permit only. So I can't really park there, but I could like park for just a hot second. All I want to see is if I can see Chicago. I should be able to like look over here and see Chicago off in the distance. The one I'm gonna do is way down here, but I had one like way up here and I still saw Chicago off on the horizon. But then I was worried like, oh, but it's permit parking. I can't park there unless you got a permit. But then I just looked just down the road. That's a public beach. After we get done with the shoot, it's gonna be at 3 o'clock. So it's gonna be late in the afternoon. I'm going to go there and I'm gonna walk up here because it's a nice little public area. There's a little beach right here, little lookout spot. I'm just gonna go there, zoom in and see if I can see Chicago off in the distance. Oh, hi. I've had a nice day. All the houses I've done have been vacant. No one's there. It's been a wonderful day. There's a goose in the road. And now we're going to the beach. It is a bit cloudy, so I don't know how far we're going to be able to see across the lake. Maybe we might see something. I will drive down there. I will park at the beach and I will look. I even brought extra clothes, so if I do shoot a photo, I won't be wearing the work clothes. I even wore my pants. Normally I wear like the khaki pants for the work stuff. Nope, I wore jeans today. I didn't care. And I got these. So I will swap into my normal clothes after the shoot and see what we can do. I forgot to record when I took off to see if I could see the lake, and sure enough, you can see the lake and right over there. See it? I see it right here from the drone. Wonder what that is out there on the horizon. That's where we're going. We're going right there. That's the public beach stuff right there. That's where we're gonna go. You can see Chicago. Oh, look at that. I can have 4 times zoom if I'm in 1080p. Hold on. Boop. Boop. Oh. Oh. No way. Holy cow. Not a lot of people here. There's only about 3 cars. Oh, I can see it right now. Oh, it's gorgeous. We're going. Gotta go. Ooh. There it is. Ooh. There it is. Ooh. Is the stabilizer on? Yeah, the stabilizer's on. I'll stabilize it using After Effects. I don't know. Ain't that just neat? Then there's some stuff over here too. All that. I wasn't going to go down on the beach, but I've changed my mind. I'm going down on the beach. I'm going to get sand in my shoes, but I don't care. Oh, yeah. It's gorgeous.
Alright, I actually shot some photos of myself. There were some people showing up, so I snuck away on up over here. That was fun. I was in the moment, so I didn't record that many videos. People everywhere.
I came at the right time. Whew.
We got some stuff. I'm going to look through what I got. 91 photos and videos. There it is. Chicago. Is it crisp? Oh, it's crisp. I can see... Whoa. You can see there's like a crane on top of one of the buildings constructing and all that. Like, that's how detailed it is. Holy cow. Anyways, and then we got ones with me. I shot a bunch of them. See, there I am. And then for these, I just got a bunch of different waves. Like them splashing up on the rocks there. Like this one has all the waves crashing in the back like that. Look at that. Instead of just that, it's more like that. So I'll take like the waves from this photo, get some of the splashes from another photo, and like blend it all together. This is good. This is good. We got some good stuff here. I can't wait to go home and edit these. Ooh, I'm happy. Okay, now we just have an hour to drive home. Here we go. This is everything. Here's Chicago. Here it is. Oh! Ooh! Okay. Oh, yes! It looks so good auto. Ew. I mean, that's what it was. That's what I just did. Save. Okay. I didn't record an intro for this part because I wasn't planning on doing all this, but I had a long day of photo shoots and there was 2 shoots next to each other. They were 10 minutes apart, but there was 2 hours between each shoot. And they just so happened to be down near the aunt's house and all the parks we go to. So I spent those 2 hours going to places like the Calendar Garden, the Spillway, the old turbine. I did a photo of an old turbine a long time ago. I went there. So I shot a bunch of just random photos, just trying to kill time. So that's what all these are. But there's some cool stuff. I might put these in the contest. There's some cool contest photos here. I don't know why I'm showing you. I should probably stop. I'm just going to stop doing that right now. I experimented, I played with the shutter speed a little bit. I've always liked this one because there's not that many bumps in it, so it's all smooth. Now it's getting cloudy and gross. I think I'm done. Yeah, that's why I can't fly the drone. So that thing right there.
At the grandparents' house, the grandmother is back there sleeping. She's starting to fall asleep out here in the chair, but she decided to go back there and actually properly take a nap. So I'm just here.
I keep using this VHS thing because I can pause the video and start recording, which is why I liked recording with the VHS, because then I actually didn't have to edit the video. Instead of recording a bunch of separate little videos, I can pause, think of what to say, and then unpause. Plus I like VHS too.
It looks cool. 2 weeks ago, the grandfather went in the hospital because he was peeing blood. It's not a good thing if you pee blood. Not, that's bad. It happened again. I think it happened last week too, so it happened 2 weeks ago. It happened last week? Something happened last week. He had to do a blood transfusion or something. I don't know, it was weird. And just now, today, it happened a 3rd time. While he was here, he mentioned a lot of things before he left, and one of them was he's done, pretty much. He's done with everything. He's he's done. When all this first started, he thought about just not doing treatment at all. When he found out he had leukemia and all that stuff, he just thought about just not getting treatment and just being done with it and letting whatever happens, happens. But then he changed his mind and actually decided to do treatment. And they got to the point where the treatment was keeping him alive. And in his plans, the will, it says don't keep him on life support. So now he's going against what he already planned, like it's keeping him alive, so it's technically life support, but it's not, it's just medicine. It's not life support. So he's drawn that out for 5 months, and now he just keeps having issue after issue, and he's pretty much just to the point of he's done. He's probably going to stop treatment, he's going to stop everything, and die, pretty much. So, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Does this look okay? How do you sound? Where's the microphone? Oh, 2 microphones. Okay. You're the grandmother's camera.
I stole the grandmother's camera. I'm sorry, I had to.
See how this camera works. I mean, it's 1080p, optical zoom. Like, it's gonna look like the zoom cam that I originally had, but actually 1080p, because that one was only 720p. So, what about low light? Let's see, dimly lit living room. Dark kitchen. I'm seeing some pixels. Are you seeing pixels? There's a pixel right here blinking on the screen. And I don't know if it's that on the sensor or on the screen. Now that I'm looking back at these videos, that dead pixel, it's on the sensor. Listen to the wind. This will show me how long this can record. When battery, the battery will shut off or something. This is data for this camera, so I can figure out its limits and what it can do. You hear the noises that thing makes all the time? I hear that. It makes me think there's something like digging you somewhere or trying to like get in. It's crazy. How you doing? There's the pause button. I'm gonna hit pause and see what happens.
It actually paused.
I can pause recording with this thing? Like a VHS camera? Oh, that's cool. It's set to VGA, so it's set to be like VHS quality. Oh, what if I slap a VHS filter on here? Would you... Oh. I'm noticing... That's a lovely sound, by the way. That is the most beautiful sound I've ever heard in my entire life. I've noticed focus is not very good with this thing. Focus just does not work. There's a 3D photo scene in here. It lets you take a photo, it starts it, then you just move the camera sideways and it'll take another one when it gets aligned. Like doing a panorama pretty much where you just pan, but it's like you gotta move it flat to get the 2 lens effect. So it said it saved it as a 3D image. Don't know how it does it. So we're gonna put it on the computer and see how it did it. So the 3D photos are saved as an MPO file. What that is, I don't know, but apparently you can open them in Photoshop. There it is. Photoshop supports the file format. Little red and blue stereoscopic stuff, and so you can slap this on. It's actually in 3D. Like, everything's in 3D. It's a proper 3D photo. Like, I've tried 3D stuff in the past. Ah, there it is. It didn't work though. Actually, it is kind of working. I did it with Photoshop. I just like shot a photo, then I scooted the camera and shot a photo, like what this camera does built in, you know. But, and it kind of worked, but not the best, but it is kind of 3D. Oh, it's working. Oh, wow. It's working on the camera screen because I'm recording. And so looking at the screen while this is recording through here, it's working on your screen. And it kind of makes the effect better because it's smaller. It's not so huge on this 4K monitor. Oh, wow. Oh, that works out great on your screen. Whoa. Look at that cute little thing. It's got like little white feet too. It's like birds. It's like It's a dog! And he's barking at the neighbor dog down the road. But he's the same size as the widow dog. Oh, they would get along so well. Well, I'm sure, but I don't know. She hates other dogs. We'll see. But still. Oh.
I see. Okay. Interesting.
It's doing the floof thing again. Like, for some reason, when I cut it off, it starts to come back. It's doing this thing. My mom was like, oh, you're doing a new hairdo. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to. It's just, it's doing it. I mean, I don't mind a little floof. I mean, I don't mind. But still, stop. Oh, this too. Oh, I need to get rid of this. The longer I've been here, the worse this place has gotten. Like, I get too tired of putting things away. And so I just leave things out on the floor, like all the stuff in the office, all this stuff on the floor. Like I got the clothes rack to hang stuff up on the clothes rack. I come home, I just take it off and just throw it. I'm just lazy, and that's just the fastest thing. Just throw it. I fixed that lamp and worked on it. That was a month ago, and the stuff is still sitting out here after I was done with all that. Did I put it away? No. Do I have to put it away? No. Is it in the way? No. The shoot I just did. It was one of those shoots again. Sometimes the homeowners like to share a little bit, and so she started talking about how she's moving down to Texas, and that's exciting, because she was from Texas. She's moving because her husband died, and just recently, it was from a heart attack, so he just died. They didn't have a plan for anything. He was just poof, gone. Oh. That sucks. We're gonna edit the photo. It's been 3 weeks. That splash would be nice to have. Maybe a splash, something more subdued. Because this whole splash would get erased because I'll be changing the water to it. Do I have to? So I kind of like these waves too, and this splash. I just use just this one right here. Well, that's what it would have been when I added in all the splashes and the camera adjustments. There you go. That's it. I'm looking at it. This is why I never get anything done. I mean, the place doesn't look that bad. It's gotten a little messy over time since I've been here for 6 months, but I think it looks just fine. Oh. Groundhog. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you're stuck. You can't get through there. He's gonna try. You gotta try. Oh. And he squeezed through. Wow, okay, cool. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I think it's fine. I mean, the motors are spinning, so the rain didn't get in the motors because these are spinning around. But everywhere else, oh, yeah. Every time I open up this app to do floor plans for a house, I'm greeted with these. All I see is just this and that. I guess that's one way to get here. Do you need the stick? I don't think you need the stick. I don't think you need the stick. We did not come out here for a stick. We came out here to... Stop. No. Stop.
Maybe it's just got who she was singing to.
A few years ago, me and the aunt and the great aunt went to a tulip festival. I recorded a video last time we were here and I did a photo last time we were there, but this time I didn't. So I've just mostly shot photos. He gave me an excuse to finish up the Polaroid because I have the color film in the Polaroid with the color border. And there's nothing colorful around here. And then the film project, I had a roll of film in the little cheap 35mm, this thing. So I finished the roll of film in there. There's a bunch of people there. There's a bunch of cameras there, all sorts of different cameras, different types. Here I am, walking around with this thing. I had both out. I was carrying the beefy DSLR with the zoom lens for macro, and then I also had this in the other hand. Sometimes I whipped out the Polaroid, but that takes two hands to like shoot it and then catch the film. And so here I am. I'm walking around. Everybody's just got one camera. Here I've got three. I'm shooting Polaroids, popping out 35mm, shooting normal photos. I was having fun. So we finally finished two projects, and I can go in here and get all these rolls of film developed. They're out here. They're in the way. I'll always see them. They'll always annoy me and remind me, hey, you should get those films developed.
Something interesting I've noticed. Every time a car would drive by, I would see the car, like an image of the car, drive by this way. The little gap of light right here is so thin, it's essentially created a pinhole camera.
Oh, saw it. Right there. Oh, that was good. You see that? That was a good one.
You can see, like, the shape of the car. It's backwards and upside down. So it's moving this way. So that would be the hood right there. And you got the windows that curves up to the top of the car. That's a car driving by. Can you see that? Yes. Anyways, it's a little stretch because it's not exactly a hole. It's more of a line. But it is working. You can see. So I bought these things a while back. Macro extenders. Like this one works with lenses to 20mm. And then on here I've got a 12 and a 30 adding up to a 50 is getting close because you have to match the millimeters in order for it to work. The depth of field was so shallow because it was so macro that I couldn't even focus on these two screws. That's what you're looking at right now. It's just one of those screws, and the depth of field plane is smaller than those screws. Like you can see it going up the whole thing. Look at that. So now this is with the 12mm attachment with the same lens. So now it's not so bad. Now it's like the entire motor pretty much you can get in focus. So I was going to try to go out there and see if I can get any flowers.
Oh, that's so cool.
This is just a macro lens without the extender. You can see it's got a lot more. I gotta be like way back here. Holy cow. Whoa. And now this is just the wide angle lens, just with a really shallow focus. Oh. Okay. I think that was a success, testing out all the different macros. That was fun. Oh, that's too close. That's too close. Holy cow. I closed down the aperture so the depth of field isn't so bad. So now we can actually kind of see. What's up? I got the film developed. I said I was going to do that. I mentioned the film project at the start of this video, and I was thinking about doing a separate, film project, but then the film photos didn't turn out so well. So I got another roll. There's another color roll in this one, the automatic winding one. So maybe I'll try something else. We'll see. But I moved off some videos. There are some videos at the end of this one. There was a thing with a church that I did. That was cool. And then I cleaned the house for once after 6 months of being here. So I cleaned the house and we mowed the yard finally because I got a notice from the city saying my grass was too long. We'll go over the film photos now because I mentioned it at the start. I said I was going to get them developed and I finally did. So here we go. We're not going to go over the kids' photos because it's the kids, and I don't want to show too much of the kids. Sorry. My family, not yours. But she did have some nice photos of the dog. Remember, this is with the little point and shoot. Looks just fine. And the first roll of film she shot had this moody black and white photo. Oh, it looks like something that I would do. Who's this? Blur the address too. Their address is right here. Blur that out. But look, who this? Who this? It's me. And there's the dog again before she got the haircut. Ta-da! Oh, thank you. The brother's dog. They got a new dog. By the way, did I ever mention that? The brother got a new dog. That's what you've been seeing this whole time. This random dog, it's the brother's dog. So if I never need to get like a dog fix or a cat fix, I can just go down to the brother's house. They're just down the road. I'll just go over there. Inside the automatic winding one was already a roll of film that I didn't know was in there, so I opened it up and I nuked the photos. The old mystery film, that was interesting. There were some photos though. If we go to here, what is this? That's interesting. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, that's the great grandparents' house. We go there for family reunions all the time. I have my great uncle lives there. The brother of my grandfather lives there right now. He took over the house when the grandmother, the great grandmother, who is also in the photo right here, she died and he took over the house. These are actually our photos. That roll of film that was in this camera that I got from the grandparents were actually shot in the family. And we're debating on who would have done it. There were two great uncles. One died, I think before I was born or when I was young, and I don't remember him. And then there was the one living there now. So I asked the grandparents, and he couldn't remember, but then I asked the aunt. She said the uncle that's still alive, the one that's living there now. The other grandpa. I don't want to share too many names. You notice I'm not naming names. It's the aunt or the uncles. I don't give names. Sorry. My family, not yours. That's his dog. And so we're debating on who would have shot these photos then, because the grandparents wouldn't have shot this. I got this from the grandparents. They wouldn't have shot photos like of that. We don't think the uncle would have. So maybe it was the great grandfather, not the grandmother, because she's obviously right there. The uncle got the new dog. He came by, showed off the new dog, and the great grandfather shot the photos with this, and then just didn't get the role developed, and then the grandparents got a hold of it when they cleaned out the house after the grandparents died, after the great-grandparents died, and then they had the camera and they gave it to me, I'm guessing. The great-grandfather died in 92 before I was born, so this is probably pre-1992. Possibly. This could be 30 years old, maybe even more. Who knows? There's that. And then there was my rolls of film. There it is. The first photo is of the camera that I was using to record the camera. The Christmas decor, the focus is not right though. Look like somebody's about to mug me. You see that? Oh. Like I was getting me in different areas of the house. That's what the VHS project was about. That's what the Polaroids were doing. And that's what this was doing, was finishing up that, getting me in different areas of the house. But this one could be something. This one's cool too. They're not the best. I mean, there's something though. They got a style to them. That's fine. In the basement? The moody basement? I did some things. There's me blinding myself again. And then now we're at the Tulip Festival. There's us at the Tulip Festival. Going around. There's some tulips. There's the windmill. Seed, windmill. There's some tulips. I'm trying to get some like environmental photo here. You can't see there's a swan down here, but the swan ducked in the water right when I shot the photo. I was trying to do some social, commentary, about environment, industrialism taking over nature. Oh, it's so poetic. Oh, that's a nice photo of the windmill. That's inside the windmill. Didn't work. A little dark. I tried to get a photo looking down on top at the line of people. Again, talking about social commentary, people waiting in lines. It's all we do is just wait around all the time. Oh, there I am again. There she is again. There she is again. And the Polaroids. Hold on. I only got a few good ones. Uh-oh. There we go. It's just a bunch of tulips. That's it. Just a bunch of tulips. Just a bunch of tulips. That's it. But this one, however, just like the film photo, it's a nice Polaroid of the windmill, which doesn't look that bad. I kind of like this one better. It's got like a ghost effect to it too. It's like bloom. It's overexposed a little bit because that's just what Polaroids do. That's everything. That should be everything. That should be finally the end of this video. Sorry it was a little long. It just kept going. This was supposed to be done ages ago. Like, when did I shoot this photo? That's right, I did that on April Fool's. That's been almost 2 months ago. I've just been so busy. We start our shoot times at 8 o'clock now. We don't get back till like 6 because we go till 5:30. So, like, I'm gone all day. I don't have time to do these things. So when I get home, I'm done.
I don't know what's next. Like I said, I did shoot some photos at a church. Who knows? Maybe I'll find something in there. Maybe I'll figure out some of the film photos, or maybe I'll finish this and do another film project. I don't know. 6 months here at the house. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far, and I would just have another 29 and a half years to go until the mortgage is paid. So I gotta stay here a little bit longer. That's it. Goodbye. I'm done. I'm rambling. I'm out. Peace. Peace. Go. Get out of here. Go. Leave me. Leave me. Leave me!